What is up, paint can friends and family? No rider ADD today. I actually know where I'm going. I'm on the Tenere 700, and I am in Andes, New York, and we are about to take off on part 2, the second leg of the Northeastern BDR. That's a backcountry discovery route. Stick around. Going across the Copake Reservoir on Route 30. Hopefully it comes out pretty good on camera. It's pretty awesome. So far, I'm 15 miles into this, and I have not yet hit a dirt road. All pavement so far. Oh, look at the little waterfalls. This is really cool. Tip my head over here, maybe you can see it a little better on camera. It's a little tough because it's dark out, but now this is more like what I'm expecting to see on a BDR. Looks like there used to be blacktop here many years ago, but the dirt is taking over. Cool creek to the right here with those little, I don't know, I guess I can call them waterfalls or a little water drop. Kind of neat. Look at it, private road. No outlet. Probably don't want us going that way. Probably going this way. And we now have dirt. 20.25 miles in to stage 2 of the Northeast BDR, and we finally got dirt. That took a little bit, but we're here now, and let's see what this brings us. It's nice that it did rain a little bit within the last couple of days, but it's not like it's muddy, but it's not dusty, so that's going to be pretty cool. Yep, seasonal road here. This is nice. I like this. This is what I came on this BDR to do, is hit seasonal roads, dirt roads, that type of thing. Definitely what I've been looking for. Holy venison. Alright, this is good. We got dirt again. Cool. Looks like old hardback. There we go. Everything's a little bit wetter now. I think the way I looked at the weather last night, it looked like it was a little rainy down this direction overnight. And it's definitely cleared out. Totally clear sky. But either way, it wetted up the roads. So, long ways down to the creek below and solid rock on the left here. Kinda cool. Seasonal limited use highway. Cool. A few washed out areas, but otherwise, so far, nothing super difficult. But we'll see. It's a red route. See what we come up with. One thing I can tell you, and I don't know, maybe it's an optical illusion, whatever. I don't seem to be going up all that much, but dang, we seem to be going down a lot. A lot of downhill. That's cool. Old logging equipment there. Oh, four-legged pedestrians. stop sign for no reason. Okay then. So it appears we're getting into some more good bad roads. Exactly what I'm looking for. Some nice double track, a little bit of water here and there. Like I've said before, my rear tire sucks for the mud, so kind of got to be careful where I aim it. Try to keep it out of the gooier stuff if possible. Pick a line with more stones and stuff, I guess. And then we figure out where we're at. Looks like that might go nowhere. Maybe I gotta go left. Part of the issue with the mapping I've got, it doesn't follow you. It doesn't give you like turn by turn. It just follow the line on the screen of the phone. It's doing pretty good, but I've got to keep moving with it because it doesn't move as I go. But it's alright. I turned around a few times, but it's all good. What's up?
Just be careful when you come out, but there's a lot of loose stone
Yeah.
in here, okay?
Yeah, I got you, no problem. You good?
Go ahead.
Good, thank you. Covered bridge, but you can't drive across it. We're gonna stop, look at the signs, take a peek at it. I have been by this thing so many times, but I have never stopped. It's all got new abutment and everything because they had some massive flooding over the years here. But we're gonna check out the signs, see what the signs have to say to us for the Blenheim Bridge. It's a state historic site. Stop in here at the little garage for the highway department. And let's go take a peek at this thing. No motorized vehicles, ATV, skateboarding on bridge. Basically, just don't have any fun, is what they're trying to say. Famous bridge builder born Pittsford, Vermont, August 30th, 1817, died Clarendon, Vermont, 1897. This bridge, 232 feet in length, the longest covered single-span wooden bridge in the world. Was built for the Blenheim Bridge Company and was used as a toll bridge for many years. Not far from this bridge, the Tory, William Beaucraft, was whipped to death by his infuriated neighbors after the Revolution. He was buried at the spot where he fell. The bridge is now under the custody of Schoharie County. Civil engineering landmark. The black Blenheim Bridge has been designated a registered National Historic Landmark under the provisions of the Historic Sites Act of August 21, 1935. This site possesses exceptional value in commemorating and illustrating the history of the United States. U.S. Department of the Interior National Park Service, 1964. To you. Yeah, it'll be here all day. But this one I find interesting. The Schoharie Creek, the same life force that has been the source of this valley's bounty, can also become the cause of destruction when extreme weather events occur. The old Blenheim Bridge endured the test of time, surviving major storms and floods. However, on August 28, 2011, Tropical Storm Irene wreaked havoc on the Schoharie Valley when a 500-year flood lifted the bridge from its abutment, sweeping the shattered remnants downstream. This iconic treasure, which embodied the very identity of the town of Blenheim, had vanished, leaving a void in the hearts of the community. Shows what it looked like in the flood. And how it was rebuilt. So look at the huge timbers. Some big timbers in here, and look at some of them. It's too bad people gotta do graffiti and kind of shenanigans, but pretty darn cool if you ask me. That's what it looks like from the end. Looks like it's a roadway underneath the main Route 30 bridge. So people ask, and I kind of ask myself, it's a historic landmark and all that, but it's not the original bridge. Not the original bridge that was here, that got washed downstream, but this one got built to the exact original specs that the original bridge was. So while not the original, it is pretty close. There's not a lot of places you don't mess up. It is a long ways down to the right. Down a bit of a rough road here. Pretty easily throw you off balance and chuck you off into the bushes, but I guess just be careful and don't do anything foolish and you should be alright. It's not that bad. Some rocks, few, I would say lightly washed out areas, but nothing, you know, really terrible or anything. Man, you probably can't see it, but there's a gorgeous log cabin up there. I don't understand it. Some of these people and the roads they live on have a tendency to blow my mind. And I gotta believe the way this looks, there's gotta be a waterfall up here somewhere. Say right with this ravine or not, but just what I've seen in the past, maybe it just goes down steep, I don't know. It seems like there ought to be. If there is, I'll show it to you. say as the day goes on, more miles on, a lot more dirt, a lot better riding. Started out, there's too much pavement. But yeah, there's got to be pavement to get between the sections of dirt. I get it. But it starts out with a lot of pavement. But it seems like the farther I go, the more dirt we go, more puddles and rocks and just stuff to keep you on your toes, I guess, keep you awake. Big rock. I never honestly thought I would get into this type of riding. I love riding down the street. I love going distance. I really enjoy just getting out. Like I did the last video, just literally riding to Delaware. Why? I don't know. I felt like it. But with that, I really didn't go into it much the last video on that. But I don't know what drives me to do that kind of stuff. Last year, I was in 18 different states, all the way from Georgia to Maine, all over the place. You know, really had a good time doing it, and looked forward to doing the same type of thing this year. But one of the things that I like to do, and I did it once, is legit iron butt. I've done 2 more since then, but I haven't turned the paperwork in to be certified. I was definitely well over the miles. There's no issue. Once with my Valkyrie, once with my eluder. So there's no issue being over the miles. But like I said, I just never turned the paperwork in. I just really just enjoy doing it. Just got on a power line. But it occurred to me, I got a friend, another bastard, that he told me, this was years ago, he told me that he had done 33, I think it was, 31 or 33 states. He'd ridden in a lot of states. And I thought that was really cool. I thought it was really, really cool. Trying to figure out where I am here. Got to take a left. So with all those states that he rode in, I'm thinking, well, I've rode in a few. I'm up to 20 now. The only one I haven't ridden literally from the house to get to is Florida. And my father and I, 25, 6, 7 years ago, we trailered our bikes down to Florida. That was really good. Try to take off 4th gear. Good idea. Anyway. And here we are on the back goat trails again. I just got lucky about, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles back. I'm just rolling along and the road was closed. And there was a young lady there that was trying to give me directions. She goes, well, where are you going? So she looked at my phone and she goes, oh, you don't want to go where the road's closed. You want to go right here. She saved me a turnaround. Thank you, young lady. She's working for, I'm assuming, a township or whatever. But, yep, she saved me having to turn around and being dumb again. So that was cool. And this road that I'm on now actually had a gate at the end of it that's open. So not only just a seasonal road, it looks like they just flat out close her down during the winter. Assuming it's state land, I don't see any posted signs or anything. Is that just the assumption I'm making? But I don't know. I'm definitely not near home, so I don't have the slightest idea. One thing I have noticed as I'm heading farther into this, I'm thinking some people have started out maybe midway or something like that, because a lot of these dirt roads, I can see motorcycle tracks. So somebody's doing the BDR ahead of me by the looks of it. There's about like 3 or 4 different sets of tracks, whereas early on, pretty much nothing. I mean, it could have been tracks from yesterday or whatever. Hard to tell, but what I will say is they got some beautiful back roads out here. Absolutely beautiful back roads. That one, if you're not looking at the map, that would sneak up on you. Alright, straight ahead again. Yeah, it gotta be state land. Now we're seeing a lot of people with 4-wheelers doing donuts and spinning around and screwing around like I would. Sure don't blame them. A little bit of washout. Looks like not only during the winter do they really not do much for maintenance, but during the summer they don't either. I like it. I mean, some of these back roads I've been on have been so unbelievably smooth. I mean, it's kind of nice in some aspects, but not when you're trying to do what we're trying to do here. Pretty cool. I thought I was going to have everything pretty much pavement the rest of the way, because it's kind of the area we're in, but yeah, not so much. Seasonal road. Nice camp. One-lane bridge coming up, it says. Then we'll find out. Yeah, pretty much. And back to blacktop. Definitely got some mountains going on. Definitely got mountains going on. If so, pretty much going to be the end of the dirt for this trip, unless the map veers off somewhere that I haven't seen. wrap up what I'm doing for the BDR section 2. Got to head for the house. Was gonna get video coming down this gorge on 23A, but my SD card was full, so swapped that out when I got to the bottom. Now we'll take a look going up through the slides that happen along the way through. I think this is a very cool area. With the exception of a road crew. But I guess if the road crews aren't doing their job, the road won't be good. So it's necessary evil, I guess. I usually try to get through this gorge, I don't know, once a year, once every other year, something on that idea. Just the twisty windy of it, and like I said, it's beautiful the way the rocks are cut out. You used to be able to park on the side of it and wander down in. Now you gotta park at the top or the bottom, and it's got to be 3 or 4 miles long and try to get where you gotta be, and that's about impossible without doing some massive